Hi guys, it's Sabrina. So I'm finally back home and I am back in the United States. I've been back since Sunday night and I am not back at my parents' house. I'm actually back at the house that we live in, which is by our school, and we've been here because we've been working in our research labs and just keeping busy, I guess. We said we'd come back and we'd come back to our research lab, so they were expecting us, so we just quickly came back and started working again. So we're back at it. It feels so weird to be here because I don't want to be here. It just reminds me of school and having to like do schoolwork and all that stuff, and I just want to be home relaxing with my parents and just pretending like I'm still on summer vacation, which I am. I'm still on summer vacation, but now I just have to be doing more productive stuff. Like I'm going to start studying for my MCAT too. I have all that stuff going for me. But I just want to give you guys that update and let you guys know that I'm back and I will be filming more videos. So this is the beginning of my more video filming. So if you guys have requests for the summer, make sure you comment them down below. But to get started, I wanted to just talk more about my experience. A lot of you guys were interested in how I applied for studying abroad, like what company I studied abroad through, and I guess more about what it was like. So I thought I would do a video on that and just let you guys know more about it. So I decided to study abroad in Barcelona like a long time ago. As I told you guys, I think I told you guys, I wanted to study abroad in Barcelona with my sister, so I waited an entire year for her to come to school and be a freshman. I actually had decided to study abroad my freshman year of college. I was like, I want to study abroad, and I decided Spain from the beginning. And I was also all for Barcelona because I loved Barcelona. 3 years ago when I went to Barcelona, I remember telling my parents as we were walking like down Gran Via, which now is like a second home to me, I was just telling them, like, you know, I want to come study here and I would love to come study here and one day I will. I literally told them that, and one day I did, and my dream came true, and only because of them. So I'm so thankful that they made my dream come true. And Alex she at first wanted to study in Madrid. She didn't want to study in Spain as well, but she said Barcelona was okay and she like went with it anyway. And she ended up loving it way more than Madrid. Like we went to go see Madrid after we were in Barcelona for a month, and it just wasn't the same for us, I guess. So Barcelona just stole our hearts like all the way. We were in love. We felt at home like immediately. Like maybe the first couple of days we were like scared and lonely and tired, but after just like, you know, exploring and after going to orientation and meeting other people and learning more about the program, because we kind of just went without knowing much stuff, we felt so much better. So that really helped. The program that we studied abroad with is called Study Abroad Experience Barcelona International College, and we studied abroad with them because our study abroad program for our school only does like Madrid, Alicante, San Sebastian, and we didn't want to study abroad in any of those places, and we wanted to go to Barcelona. So we were looking for another company that would let us go to Barcelona. We found this company. Not only was it letting us study in Barcelona, but it was also half the price of the company at our school. It was like so much cheaper. Like our school would have been like $8,000, and this is not including the flight. So including the flight, like $10,000 per kid. Here it was $8,000 for both of us. So you guys can see what a big difference this was. It was amazingly cheaper, and it was perfect for us. My dad told me, he's like, I can't afford this company. I can't afford your school company. We can't like have you both go if we go with the one that's at your school. And we're like, okay, that's fine. Like $10,000 is ridiculous. Like that's how much we spend. No, we spend less with our family going to Europe for a month. So I don't know what they're talking about. But we just kept looking and we found this company. We're like, okay, let's do it. And they were really helpful. We like emailed them a lot. This study abroad company is actually super popular in the East Coast. Like that's where everyone was from. So we knew it was like legitimate. Like we made sure to check all that stuff. We contacted them, we talked to them, we told them like, you know, what we want. Like we want to study abroad in Barcelona and all this stuff. And they were like quick to help us, and they really helped my dad and stuff. And they just really wanted to make sure that we had an amazing experience. So we started that process, and I recommend starting like 6 months in advance. I know we started contacting them like in December, like November. We were telling them we wanted to go, and that's when I started like planning things out. So definitely, if you know you want to study abroad, start early, because there's a lot like that goes with it, and you want to make sure that you do it all. So we started with that, and we just picked our classes, we picked where we wanted to live. We decided to do an apartment instead of a homestay, which now I kind of regret. I wish we would have done a homestay. I feel like it's way more helpful and useful when you want to learn the language of the country. And it's also, I mean, the food's also so much better because it's homemade. It's so good. And I don't know, it's a different experience than sitting in an apartment. Like, me and Alex were alone in our own apartment. We didn't like talk to anyone or communicate really with the people in our apartment building because they were all from all over the place and they were speaking so many different languages, and we were just scared to go up and talk to them. But I made a friend who did live in a homestay, and she loved it, and we met her homestay like grandpa, and he was so sweet, and he made the most amazing food, and I just wish we would have done it too. It would have been so much cooler. But we did an apartment. I definitely recommend doing a homestay. We didn't want to do one because we were worried that it just wouldn't be for us, but you know, for some people it works out. So maybe definitely try it out if you can and give it a shot. It looked really cool. And then we also had like included food at this apartment, and they kind of just made us like, I don't know, some interesting meals. Like most of the food was already frozen, so it was like prepared already, and you just had to warm it up, and it wasn't really like natural, it wasn't homemade, it wasn't like that good. It had a lot of like tuna fish in it, there was a lot of pasta involved, a lot of like deep fried cooked food, so it wasn't the best. There's definitely way better food in Spain to have than the food that we had at this apartment, but you know, it was food, so we didn't complain. We had something to eat every night. Let's see. We also had breakfast included, and breakfast usually consisted of anything with bread and Nutella and like salami. It was like the same thing over and over again. But I was obsessed with these muffins, so I was okay. They were really good muffins. So that's what we had. We had breakfast and dinner, and then for lunch we'd go to the supermarket, which was right by our house. We at least went there like every other day, if not every single day, to get something. We'd go get there and get some bread, some salami, and some cheese. We'd also like go buy water and anything else that we wanted. We'd get like snacks, we'd get coffee, we'd get all kinds of like delicious like pastries and just bring them back. Lots of fruit. The fruit there is so good. It's so fresh. And yeah, we saved a lot of money by doing that, by like going to the grocery store instead of like always going out to eat. So we did make ourselves homemade sandwiches for school. What else should I tell you about? Okay, the really cool thing about this program is that it also included trips in like the price. We had like a trip to Costa Brava, we had a day trip to Tarragona, and they'd have like tons of like activities. They'd have like neighborhood tours, and they'd always give you like free food included in these like activities. Like there'd always be something. So it was definitely worth it because they take you to such beautiful places and make you stay in like the most gorgeous hotels, and then give you the most delicious food. Like I loved it so much, and it was just such an amazing experience, and I feel like they really treated us so well. The classes were also so small and so like personalized, and it was just fun to like talk in them and like voice your opinion and not be shy. Like it's not like university classes where it's like so overwhelmingly big. There was at least like 5 to 10 people in our classes, and it was just so nice. Like the teachers obviously know you, and it's just so easy to talk to them and feel like they're your best friend. Like I don't know, it just felt so nice to be in such a small class, and I stopped being so shy with talking. I'd raise my hand all the time, I'd talk, and like I was like, I don't know, it was in my element. I really liked it, and that also helped me feel like more confident with my school. And also the classes were really like fun. They were really interesting, and they weren't hard. Like I feel like they really wanted you to go out and explore Barcelona. It wasn't all about the studying and all about the like doing homework. Like we didn't have that much homework to do. We'd have like readings every single night, which took a bit of time, but we didn't have that much homework to do. So it was super nice, and we mostly just went out and did something every single day, saw something new, like walked around, enjoyed the beauty around us, like the beauty of being in Barcelona and having this opportunity, and it was just gorgeous. So I had a really amazing time, and I am just so thankful that we found like the perfect company that like brought us there for so much cheaper, and that just took good care of us. That was really awesome. So I can link more about that in the down bar below, but that's what we used. We didn't use our school one. I don't know if you guys have like a school study abroad program, but if you do, make sure you check out other options. They always like hint at checking out other options. They're like, yeah, there's other options, But they're always like more about them like use my company, like use the school company. But we were like, you know what, you don't have what we want, so we're gonna go out and explore. And we did, and we found like a better deal, I think. So that's what we studied abroad with. This video is already really long, so I don't know. I told you guys more about my cultural experience in the other video and what we did, and I don't know if you guys want like more of a specific video about like the activities that we did and what we saw. I can do that for you guys, but I wanted to make a video just more about like how I studied abroad and stuff like that. And I hope you find this video really helpful. If you are planning on studying abroad, let me know in the comments below like what country you want to go study abroad in and when you're gonna go, because I'm really excited for you guys. And if you guys have like any questions at all, like let me know. I can help answer your questions. So that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys are doing super well. I need to get more into like some makeup tutorials for the summer. I need to start doing that and like hair tutorials, so I will be working on that. I can do like a summer hair, makeup, and outfit video if you guys want. And I'll see you guys very soon. Bye guys!